Hello and welcome to 6 Minute English. I'm Dan, and joining me today is Neil. Hi, Neil.
Hi there, then.
You are a married man, Neil, and when you were rich, did your wife change her family name?
Yes, she did.
Was that her choice?
Oh, yes, she didn't like her old name, so for her, it was a win-win. How about you?
Well, my wife wanted to keep her surname, but was forced to adopt mine because that was the law where we got married.
Would you have thought about taking her name?
That's what we are talking about in this 6 minute English. Husbands talking away them after marriage are all that sex related words and for our quiz question.
Okay, let's have the question.
In which country was is being forbidden since 1789 for citizens to change their names legally even after marriage? A. Japan. B. France. C. Turkey.
I'm going to go for B, France.
And we will see with you our right later. Now, traditionally in the UK, when a man and a woman get married, the woman takes the man's family name and this replaces her maiden name.
A maiden name is the surname a woman had before she was married. Th- This all dates back to the Norman invasion of England. Back in 1066, they introduced the idea that when a woman married a man, she became his property. As a result of this, she took his name.
These days, many women uh, 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 elect to keep their maiden name up on marriage or combine it when they are new husbands in some way, sometimes by taking the name double borrowed.
A double-barreled name is two names that are connected by a hyphen, such as John Smith.
However, a growing number of couples in Western culture are doing it difficultly when they get married. The husbands elect to take the race serve them.
In a BBC article about surnames and marriage, Rory Taylor, formerly Rory Clark, talks about why he decided to take his wife's surname. He said that he wasn't really attached to his name anyway. To him, it didn't make any difference.
Well, they are not alone. A recent study of 2000 UK aided by opinions uh, intelligence insights agents suggested that 1 in 10 millennial men, certainly between 18 and 54, 54 years old, fall into this categories.
Cherry Shield, a Tibetan Buddhist meditation instructor who took his wife's name when they married last year, said that it was an opportunity to acknowledge the unseen patriarch, pa- patriarchal bias and sexism in our society.
Patriarchal means controlled by men and are biased. in an unfair supporter or opposition to a person thinks or idea.
Many traditional societies were patriarchal, but modern UK society is less like that. Everyone is meant to be equal.
Yes, but that's the unseen part, and there's a social will of things too. Racial problems are researchers at the University of Leeds surveyed numbers of people in the US and UK and found that the husbands of women who keep their maiden names are viewed as feminines, while the women are believed to wear to, uh, trousers.
If you wear the trousers in a relationship, it means you have the control and make the decisions for both people.
I wondered, I wonder about that. So I went out into London and asked people what they thought about a man who took his wife's name when they got married. That's what they said.
I don't think it's a bad idea that at all. My dad's 59 and he took my mother's surname. If people want to do it, then all the power to them.
It's each to their own really. It does not hurt anybody and it's not difficult from a woman taking a man's name.
The only reason I think that anybody should take someone else's surname is just for the creation of a family unit. But if it's just out of principle, I don't agree.
It seems that the people I'm told to convert with the idea.
Yes, most had that people are free to do what they want. One woman even mentioned the creation of a family unit.
A unit is a group of people living or working together. Uh, uh, Typical family unit would be two persons and some children. Well, that that answers that questions. People don't seem to mind who takes who names.
Speaking of questions, how about a quiz question?
Oh yes, I asked you in which country is in forbidden since 1789 for citizens to change their names legally even after marriage. A. Japan. B. France. C. Turkey.
And I said France.
And your boss on the usual deal.
Let's take a look at the vocabulary, shall we?
First, we have maiden maiden name is a woman's family name before he is married. My mother refers to give up her middle names to my father when he got married.
Then we had double-barreled. A double-barreled name is two names that are joined by a hyphen. Can you think of any famous examples?
Well, there's a teachers of Clovis Camilla Parkers was a boy. For one, she's married to her church next in that lies to the English tongue. Then we have patriarchal with something is patriarchal is controlled by man. The feminine equal balance equivalence is major equals controlled by woman.
Then we had bias. A bias is unfair support or opposition to a person, thing, or idea.
Many fans are biased in favor of their football team. Then we have where the uh, uh, trousers. If you wear the trousers, you have the control and make the decision for both people. Do you wear the trousers in your marriage? No.
Oh, we both wear the trousers in my marriage. Thank you, Dan. Then we had unit. A unit is a group of people living or working together, like the Babysitter English team or a unit.
And that's the end of this 6 minute English. Don't forget to check out our Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube page. And we will see you next time. Bye.
Bye bye.